Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I know, it's been a few days, and basically right now, things are pretty good in the old brain box. I wouldn't say they're 100%, but basically I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? It's time to get back at it. So, here we are. So today, folks, we are going to be checking out some backlog mail, and we are going to be opening two items in particular, both coming from Trading Card Database. And what's cool about the mail I'm going to be opening today is one of the packages contains the first card off of the top 10 list for 2026. Yes. Here we are 2 days away from the start of April. So 4 months into 2026, and I'm finally adding my first card to the want list. So not to say I'm slacking or anything, but this is basically the card that's going to get the ball rolling a bit. But before we get to opening any mail, you guys know the routine around here, and that is we do not look at anything or open anything until we have our card of the day. And today's card of the day is one that I actually showed off yesterday. I know some of you out there are probably going, huh? Yesterday? Yesterday was Sunday. Since when do you do videos on Sunday? Yeah, well, actually, it was a YouTube short, and it's basically an idea that I had floating around in my head for a while, and I decided to finally give it the green light and go with it. And that is, I wanted to do a series focusing on well-known goalies who played in the NHL as well as the WHA. So yesterday was episode 1. It seems to have, gotten some likes and whatnot from a few folks. So there will be an episode 2 this coming Sunday. But for episode 1, I decided to shine the spotlight on Mr. Jerry Cheevers. So that's why our card of the day is from the 07-08 In the Game Between the Pipes set. And it's actually from a mini set called The Rival League. And here it is. So I know a lot of you out there are more familiar with Jerry Cheevers in the black and gold and white and with a giant B on his chest. But here we have him in the WHA playing for the Cleveland Crusaders. So there we go. And if you're wondering who will be getting the spotlight treatment this Sunday, it's going to be Winnipeg Jets longtime goaltender Mr. Joe Daly. So if you're excited for that, tune in this Sunday. All right, so let me get a swig of water here. I always say, let me take a swig, and I end up starting to chug the darn thing. I don't know why. But anyway, so we're going to open this PWE first. And let's see, do I need my buddy Buck? No, I think Buck could take a rest. We'll use the trusty letter opener today. Let's see if we could get this in here. Come on. Yep. Oh, no, wait. Come on. You're making me look silly. There we go. Now, we'll put you there. Open you up. Wow, such smooth writing. I've done a few deals with this guy before. I'm not showing it on camera because I don't want to show the guy's address or anything. But I've done a few deals with this guy before. Always a nice guy. So I believe this is a tiny lot of 2025-26 Tim Hortons Team Canada cards. Because as I said, I can no longer get the packs in any of my local Walmarts, in any of my local Timmy's locations. So now I'm relegated to Trading Card Database or Facebook Marketplace, etc., etc. So that's exactly what I did, and luckily I'm able to fill in a few more gaps in my set. So let's put that there. Save that for last because that's the big card of the deal. But what do we got here? All right. So we have a Cale Makar base card because I think I'm only missing a handful of base. Or do I have all the base cards already? No, I think I do. I'll check after. Anyway, we got a Brant Clark gold medalists. We got a Adam Fantilli Celebrated Prodigies. And we also got a Connor McDavid Celebrated Prodigies. And the big card of this little deal was this duos of one Mr. Stevie Y and Brendan Shanahan. So there we go. Another duos off the list. So starting off with a nice little Timmy's lot there. Whoops. And now we get to bust this envelope open. Yeah, I know. When it arrived, I was like, huh? I'm used to getting these, like if someone sends me, a calendar, or they're sending pictures or whatever. It's a 9x12 envelope, but not cards. So, oh well. I guess maybe this was the cheap route for him, since it was only $5.65 postage paid. So, yeah. But this is the envelope that contains the first card off of the want list for 2026. So let me get these. Oh, he did it like that. He just put the binder pages in the envelope. That's cool. All right, cool. Let's see. Thank you, Frank. Best of luck with your collection. Awesome. I like when sellers send little notes and stuff. That's pretty cool. So, all right. Let me make sure there's nothing else in here. Make sure I got everything. Hello. Yep. Okay. We're good. Actually, I'm gonna start putting all my recyclable stuff in here, or condense everything, as my dad would say. All right, and now comes the fun part of taking everything out of said binder page. So you guys hang tight. I'm gonna get everything out, and since I do have a card off the top 10 list in here, I am going to get myself a one touch for it. So I'm going to take everything out, get it one-touched and everything, and be right back. Sit tight. Go get a snack or something. Get a drink. Stay hydrated, as all the influencers say. Okay, I'll be right back.
2 hours later.
All right, folks, I'm back. Don't worry. Did you get a drink? Did you get a snack? Are you all settled in? Awesome. So, after getting all the cards out of that binder page I said they came in, I realized that we got a little mix of everything. We got hockey, we got baseball, let's see what else, and we have wrestling. Now, just from that, which sport do you think the card that's on my top 10 list for this year is coming from? Is it hockey, baseball, or wrestling? I'm curious to see down in the comments what you guys guessed. And don't just skip ahead. Pause it now. Put your answer down there and then keep watching. I mean, there's no way for me of knowing if you guys did that or not, but let's play it cool. All right, so let's kick things off with some hockey. We have here one, two, is it two? Are these stuck together? No, these are just really thick penny sleeves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 new additions to the 2001 Fleer Greats of the Game set. So we have the Big M, Frank Mahovlich. We have King Richard Brodeur. No relation to Martin Brodeur. We got another Maple Leafs legend, the great Normie Ullman. We got one member of the Broad Street Bullies, Mr. Bobby, but just call me Bob Clark. We got Mr. Denny Savard, won a Stanley Cup with Montreal and never even had to suit up. That's because his ankle was busted. And then, of course, we got Edmonton Oilers great Coco himself, Mr. Grant Fuhr. Yeah. So, we are almost done with this set finally, and then I could just focus on the retrospective cards, which is a nice little, I think, 10 or 15 card subset. And then there's the jersey cards, which I already have a few, so yeah, not bad. And now on to baseball, kicking things off with 2016 Stadium Club. It is the base card, but I do PC the man. It is Mr. Carl Yastrzemski. Yes, there we go. I love that shot. That is sweet. Who is that pitching to him, though? Any baseball card sleuths out there? Can you tell me in the comments? And then we have from 1986 Topps. This is a big shout out to 3 Good Nerds. We got Mr. Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly. Yeah, I thought I had it, but I didn't. So there we go. Next, this is from the 96 Metal Universe set. I have a big chunk of this set already. And it's one of those sets where I'm like, yeah, I'm sort of building it. You know, it's not super expensive to put together, so I figure what the hell, why not? But we got Big Mac himself, Mark McGuire, still with the Athletics here. And I love these cards because of the background. Some have like weird aliens and stuff, but there we go. Then from, what year is this? 1993, there's a set called Cartoons. They're notorious for not being licensed, but kind of saying, F it, we're going to put out the likeness of these MLB players anyway. And they did a couple subsets in with the main set. And this is one of like their, not holographic, but I forget what it's called. It's kind of reflective and shiny, but it's Andre Awesome instead of Andre Dawson. But you can see there where he's cracking the bat. It's kind of foily and whatnot. I forget what this subset's called, but anyway, it's for the Cartoons set. Then from 89 Topps, we got the Nolan Express, Mr. Nolan Ryan, in a Rangers uniform. And then we got a few additions to the, this is what, 80? 82 Topps set. So we got Mr. Robin Yount, Mr. Rod Carew, Reggie Jackson, Steve Carlton, and may he rest in peace, Mr. Pete Rose, old Charlie Hustle himself. And then the last baseball card I have here is, this one's for my set because the other one I have is graded. We have a 1989 Fleer Billy Ripken, but it's the black box one, so that one could go in my set. And finally, we end things on wrestling, and the first card, as I keep mentioning, off my top 10 list for this year. This comes from 2007. It's 07-08 WWE Heritage, and it is the rookie card of one Miss Natalia, aka Natty Neidhart. Yes, the daughter of Jim the Anvil Neidhart, niece of Bret the Hitman Hart / Owen Hart, and all that jazz. Yes, I've wanted a Natalia rookie card for years, and for some reason, no one ever seemed to have one for trade. And I got lucky one night, found someone who had one, and they were willing to sell since I had nothing off their trade list. And well, here it is, now in my collection. Doesn't she look stunning in that picture? I'm sorry. I really like, or yeah, I love Natalia. You know, for the work she's put in over the past like 20-something years, like, yeah, she is something else. So there we go. And that's everything, folks. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know the routine. Sound off in the comments below. Let me know what you got going on. Are you excited for next Sunday's Rival League Sunday? Are you a fan of Natalia or not? What were some of your favorite cards shown off today? What do you got coming in the mail? Let me know. Alrighty? And also, before leaving, make sure to dip on down into the description of today's video, as well as every other video I post, because there's always a ton of awesome links down there to channels that I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And of course, before leaving, if you'd like to, though you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you'd like to, click that subscribe button, and if you do, click the little bell next to it so it lets you know when my videos go live. Alrighty, that's it for me, folks. Hope you guys have a great remaining Monday. Hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you back here on Friday, hopefully, with another edition of either Backlog Mail? No, sorry. with another edition. See, you go a couple days, you start forgetting stuff. With another edition of, having a brain fart here, the Friday recap. I knew I'd get it. Anyway, but until then, folks, I say to all of you out there watching, laters.